Toronto matchup. They'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Demon's out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Wizards, they've got Keyshawn George. Alexander Sarr is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's McCollum. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2. And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. That is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Middleton. Pass to McCollum. Over Demon. McCollum, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Demon. Over McCollum. Trains it from 9 feet away.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Middleton outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Middleton.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Lethal shooter himself in the crowd tonight for the Wizards game.
And you think he was giving Washington any pointers before the game? If they drop a franchise record for threes in a game, we know who's to blame.
Man with it. He's defended by Koulibaly. 4 on the clock. Here's Man. He's defended by Koulibaly. Yep, that one goes.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Pass to Koulibaly. On the wing, George. Guarded by Porter. Now here's Middleton. Guarded closer. And with the rebound.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets. Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Pass to Koulibaly. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Goes up the baseline. Good, he hits the jump shot.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
PDB over the last several years, wins have been hard to come by for the Washington Wizards.
Kevin, it blows me away that this organization has not had a winning season since 2018, and they haven't won 50 games since 1979. Let's hope their young, inspiring draft picks are building into a good young core.
Brooklyn shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
No good on that one.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
And he sinks the second. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Well, the defense trying to touch up Bilal Koulibaly, and he says, I'm finishing despite that.
Here's Demon. coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And that one, good.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Here's Koulibaly, defended by Man. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that's just too much Alex R there. At about 7 feet, he is a lot to handle.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Free throw good, Saar. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Here's Demon with the step back. Here's Man. And Saar pulls it down.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Back to Middleton. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Demon. Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, George. Back to Koulibaly. Wizards passing it around. McCollum outside. Saar sets the screen for McCollum. Traps in the tray. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Out to the right wing. Claxton a screen on McCollum. Back to Claxton. And stolen by Saar. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Claxton. Middleton the pass to McCollum. He's looking for Saar and finds him.
Most of Saar's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Here's Demon. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Claxton a screen on McCollum. And it's Demon missing. The Wizards with the lead. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
A 3 from McCollum, and the Wizards hit again from deep. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Demon. He's guarded by McCollum.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And Washington has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. Shot clock at 6. Step back shot, and that one goes long.
Oh my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look and you can't complete it.
Pass to Demon. Now here's Porter from downtown. Offensive rebound. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness, that is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Middleton the pass to Sarr. Now McCollum. With the shot. Again, McCollum missing.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation, Doris. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Now here's Middleton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Demon, that's good.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Middleton the pass to McCollum. Back to Middleton. A solo fast break. Here's Clowney. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Carlton Carrington comes in for Koulibaly. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Traoré comes in for Demon. Wizards trail by 4. Johnson outside. Sarr sets the screen for Johnson. He's looking for Sarr and finds him.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Washington. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a big part of the Nets' shot diet comes, Doris, from beyond the arc. They love the 3.
They do, Kevin, and for a team that struggles offensively and lacks interior scoring, firing away from distance gives them a puncher's chance every night.
And the first one drops. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
I mean, even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
He's perfect from the line this time. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Nets on defense. It's a 3-point game. Johnson down low, defended by Mann. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Oh, coming right back at him. Bub Harrington with a big 3.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Claxton. Mann with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, this is the space that Claxton wants to attack from. If he's in the paint close to the hoop, look out.
Now here's McCollum. Sarr the screen. To the wing on the left. The 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Porter. Nets passing it around. Rebound, Washington. They're getting their first look at the season at the Nets in this one.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Bagley. The 3 from Johnson. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Nets trail by 6. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sharp. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Sharp. Defended by Bagley. Count the basket.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Now Carrington. Here's Champagnie. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Wilson out there with Zaire Williams. Then it's Martin. Then there's Traore. And it's Wolf in at the 5 down low. Nets trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Martin. Finished off the break. Martin's got his first 2 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Champagnie. High post Johnson. It's stolen by Martin. Here's the break. Here's Wilson. Sinks the three-pointer. Wilson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
Johnson outside. Over Martin. Here's Gill. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Wizards lead by 4.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
They set the screen. Pass to Traore. Over Carrington. Again, the Nets for 2.
How pretty was that turnaround? That is one of the slick moves in the business.
Here's Champagny. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here is Johnson, covered by Martin. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. Pass to Wilson. Here's Traore. Over Carrington. Traore can't hit. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gill kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Washington. 5 on the clock. From 13, another one falls for Washington.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Washington making some changes. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Gill. Koulibaly comes in for Corey Kispert. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Johnson. And then for Brooklyn, Conley's checked in. And it's Michael Porter in for Wilson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. Now here's Williams. He's defended by Koulibaly. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Williams. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to George. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Demon. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Here's Koulibaly. Outside, George. The 19-foot shot. Brooklyn with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
There's Porter with the 3. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And again, Washington no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Outside, Martin. Porter against George. Porter passes to Williams. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's Porter on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
The Wizards making a switch here. Sarge checked in. And a change for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Martin. And the Wizards with possession. It's McCollum on the wing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Igor Demon.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, McCollum.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. They're a valuable piece for this team.
That one is no good. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. And it's Demon missing. Wizards trail by 4. Inside. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got 12 points in the game.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
There's a screen by Porter. Baseline J on the way. Goes back up. And Claxton with the layup. He's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. George looking around. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Claxton. Pass to Demon. And here is Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Claxton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
Now Williams following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Wizards. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Mann's checked in. And that one misses. Wizards trail by 8. Outside, George. Koulibaly with the screen for McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Mann passes to Claxton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Alex Song.
Well, if Claxton can be a force and start to absorb some contact, put defenders in tough spots, that would be real growth.
And that one falls for Claxton.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Carlton Carrington's checked in for Saw. And the Nets also making a change. Ani's checked in. And Claxton drops them both. Wizards trail by 10. Carrington with the ball. Pass to McCollum. Here's Coulibaly. To stop the drought. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brooklyn leading by 10. Now, man. Screen by Claxton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Boy, you love to see that. That's where Nick Claxton carving space and drawing contact. That's big time.
The Nets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
At the line for one.
And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is. From your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Wizards trail by 13. McCollum outside. Pass to Middleton to halt the run. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's man. Outside Porter. Claxton inside, defended by Middleton. They grabbed their own miss. Here's man. And he dunks it down.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Washington's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. It's McCollum on the wing. He's got 9. Good. McCollum's got 11 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Porter. It's tipped. Coulibaly with the steal. Middleton outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Middleton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Man passes to Claxton. To the left wing. Here's Demon. Sinks the triple. 13 points in the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pass to Carrington. Back to McCollum. Four on the shot clock. 58 seconds left in the first half. Missed inside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's McCollum. following the bucket by the Nets. Koulibaly with the screen from McCollum. No good with the triple.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Clowney. Down low, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Listen, at this point, keep feeding Nick Claxton because right now his confidence is surging.
McCollum outside. They need this. Top of the key, Carrington. Here's Koulibaly. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. Claxton getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room is feeling good right now, I'll tell you that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Nick Claxton.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Wizards. They trail by 16. They've got Chris Middleton. Koulibaly is out there with McCollum. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Now here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sarr. Porter against Middleton. George passes to McCollum. Looking to get it going, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Igor Demon.
A pure score. McCollum can hurt you from just about anywhere on the floor, drawing contact down low there.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so McCollum nails both of them. Nets leading by 14. Here's Mann, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Mann. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Rebounded by McCollum. Wizards trail by 14. Outside, George. Pass to Song. George sets a screen for Song. McCollum finds Song. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Koulibaly, no good. Nets leading by 14. Well, Dorsey's not always the most efficient player, but Koulibaly is electric.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. One of the most explosive leapers in the league right now. He can rise and finish with the best of them. Listen, we'll give the efficiency some time because he's got skill.
Washington with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did. Consider, he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse hoops education.
That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Nets leading by 16. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Middleton right side. Softly drops in the floater. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Demon. He's guarded by McCollum. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
And here's McCollum. 13 points in the game. Middleton looking it over. And he banks in the layup. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
And with great positional size, Milton knows how to do damage down low.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you so much. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Kevin, back to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. From about 16, here's Song. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Demon, that's good.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
McCollum kicks to Middleton. Back to McCollum. Middleton outside. Three-pointer. Song. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's Demon. He's got 15. Outside, Porter lets it go with the 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. Claxton against McCollum. Here's Demon. Here's Claxton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Claxton's got 8 points here in this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Saw the pass to McCollum. Middleton outside. Pass to George. Over Porter. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Claxton a screen on George. Porter, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Middleton outside. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's ball.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Keyshawn George.
And suddenly his feel for the 3-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Wizards making a switch here. Carrington's checked in. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Pass to Clowney. Back to man from the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
George passes to Middleton. Claxton with the steal. Here's Demon. Defended by Carrington. Now, man. Here's Demon. 15 points in the game. Man with it. Over Koulibaly. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Carrington with the ball. Picked up by Claxton. Now Carrington. He's got 5. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Wow, you'd love to see Bub Carrington finish at the rim more. Man, that is nice.
To the middle. Here's Demon. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Song, and the rejection by Claxton. Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon, defended by Middleton. Here's Demon, 17 points in the game. Nets passing it around. Man can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Carrington, 15-point game. Sarr finds Carrington. from deep three-point land. Clowney pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Middleton. 10 points for him. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Back to Middleton. From about 19 feet. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Middleton's got 6 in the quarter.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Here's Mann. Tries again. And Claxton with a nice bucket inside. Claxton's got 10 points here in the second half. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in. Corey Kispert comes in for Chris Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for Keyshawn George. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Coulibaly. Now here's McCollum. He's got 13. At the elbow, it's Kispert. 1:37 left to play in the third. Pass to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Over Williams. Johnson can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Traoré. Now here's Porter. Pass to Traoré. Johnson against Williams. The rebound by Champagnie. Wizards trail by 15. On the wing, Carrington. Now McCollum. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Kispert. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nets leading by 15. Here's Traoré. Claxton a screen on McCollum. Claxton inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson against Williams. And here is Johnson. He has 7. Here's Carrington. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
and he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Torrey is out there with Martin. Then it's Porter. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Wolf in at the 5. Williams outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Carrington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson kicks to McCullough. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Wolf. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Champagny passes to Johnson. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Williams with the steal. Inside, Wolf. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Nets lead by 18.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
McCollum outside. Pass to Kispert. Here's Carrington. Covered by Martin. Back to Kispert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Porter. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Here's Johnson. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Carrington. McCollum left side. Count it.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Here's Torrey. He's guarded by McCollum. Torrey can't hit. Wizards trail by 18. Here's Champagny. Pass to McCollum. Now Carrington. McCollum with the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Wolf grabs the miss. Down low. Stolen by Kispert. Porter with a block.
Good work on the defensive end for Porter Jr. Timing things just right there to get the block.
Alexander Saw. He's checked in for Washington. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn on defense. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Come around.
6 to shoot. Here's McCollum. From 13 feet, it goes down. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Carrington, covered by Martin. And Sarr throws it down.
Again, it's the rookie, Alex Sarr, having a monster night, giving us a preview of things to come.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Torrey. Claxton a screen on McCollum. Torrey gets the bucket.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
McCollum passes to Johnson. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Koulibaly. The Wizards working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Here's Mann. Pass to Clowney. There's the screen. Fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's McCollum. Kicks it down to Middleton. Latrey. Brooklyn with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Demon. Back to Mann. The 3. It's hauled in by George.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Here's Demon. Outside, Porter lets it go from deep. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Koulibaly. McCollum outside. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in. McCollum's got 11 in the second half.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Here's Mann. Here's Clowney. To the inside. And stolen by Sarr. Pass to Middleton. Intercepted. Right side, Porter. Now Claxton. Here's Demon. To the paint. And McCollum with the block. Now Koulibaly. Pass to McCollum. Back to Koulibaly. Now here's McCollum. Shoots over Mann.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's Demon. And he jams it with authority.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Washington with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Sarr the screen. Here's Middleton. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
Here's man. He's defended by Koulibaly and stolen by Koulibaly. Lays it up off the glass.
Koulibaly using all that length to finish inside. Nicely done.
Pass to Claxton. Over to the left wing. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Man, if you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback, let your teammate run to it.
And here's Middleton. Outside Koulibaly. McCollum left side. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Middleton up top, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Steps back, and it's blocked. From 18 feet away, sweet shot at the right time.
Just so smooth pulling up there off the dribble. Porter terrific at being unpredictable and knowing when to take that shot.
Now here's McCollum. Can't get it.
Oh, good contest and the board. They're going to show that in the video, folks. That is too good.
And stolen by Song. All alone. And he caps off the break with a jam.
Well, in transition, you see Alex Sarr's mobility. He will outrun a lot of folks, people.
Nets leading by 9. Here's Porter. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Koulibaly. For the finish, oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
Boy, Koulibaly gets a step on the defense, and good night, folks. Out in transition.
1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Porter, down low, gets it to go.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Throw good, Porter. And here's McCollum. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. What a finesse finish on the land.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Oh, the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Koulibaly. After the basket by Brooklyn, Middleton fires. He's off from 3.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And you know, looking back at all the... wow. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Demon. Now Porter from outside. Down it goes for three.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
George! The long shot, no good. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nick Claxton.